guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and finally, one good thing that's starting to happen with this celebration is they're dipping into the Vegetas from the end of the Buu saga, right? Now, as of right now, there's a couple of teams like Otherworld Warrior, Vegeta Family, Worthy Rival that really could use power buffs, and looks like all these teams are about to get it in the form of a summonable LR. Appears like it's going to be a base Angel Vegeta, which, funny enough, is not even a card that exists in Dokkan yet. We're about at 6 years, and there's no base form Angel Vegeta, right? So that's going to be super good once we finally get him. Now, this Angel Vegeta is the losing card for the upcoming Global vs. JP event. I actually, as of right now, I still don't know the full details for the event. I assume we'll find out later tonight when we get the celebration info and stuff like that, but we'll see, right? Now, I would assume eventually that everyone is going to be getting, like Global and JP should be able to get both versions, right? Like, let's say Global wins the event, right? I think Global would be able to get this Vegeta, who's the loser, maybe during like the 6th anniversary or something like that, because all the previous Global vs. JP cards were made available for both versions. So I think eventually these two cards will be available to both versions. Now, I would say with certainty, for sure, the Vegeta is a more useful unit. I don't want to say he's better yet. Let me see more so what he's capable of doing. But he's going to be on category teams that need it much more. Like, the Goku is on, what, like 4 category teams or 5 teams or whatever? But Vegeta, again, on Otherworld Warrior, Worthy Rival, Revived Warrior, Vegeta Family, like, those teams need buffs way more than, like, you know, Kamehameha and Goku Family and shit like that, right? So, that's definitely really big. And then, of course, you know, Angel Vegeta himself just barely has any cards in the game, right? So, of course, this is a Vegeta with full level 10 links. He's going to work very, very well with this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta right here. Obviously, I mean, it's literally the same character, right? Like, I don't know, this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta doesn't actually really exist, now that I think about it. Like, I guess you could say Vegeta goes Super Saiyan 2 momentarily against Buhan, even though it doesn't really appear like he does. And Vegeta definitely doesn't do Super Saiyan 2 before Majin Vegeta, right? Because Vegeta reveals he has Super Saiyan 2 when he's about to fight Goku, right? So, like, this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta base right here, or I don't mean base, but like alive doesn't really exist, but I mean, it's fine, obviously. You know, he could do it and shit like that. The only link we don't have active for Angel Vegeta is Prodigies right here. And there's not another Vegeta in the Buu Saga that has Prodigies. Maybe the upcoming base Angel Vegeta LR will have Prodigies, so I would say that's, you know, fairly possible. Alright, so just under 700k right there. Oh, I didn't check his defense. Okay, we'll have to make sure to do that. So, he raises defense on super attack, then he gets key attack and defense for 3 turns after he gets hit. So, he's going to hit a lot harder next turn, right? Remember, any additional super attacks by this guy is going to allow him to tank better as well as do better damage, too. He did take a lot of damage right there. All of our supports run pretty much other rotations, though, so we'll start by, I guess, floating Tien over there. Yeah, sure, why not? Or, I guess we'll start with Kid Buu. Yeah, we'll get Kid Buu over there with the Vegeta, and we'll see how those two sort of pair together, right? You know, Kid Buu, of course, you know, the monstrous 50% attack buff is still good for, like, all of these showcases, right? Kid Buu is always going to be, like, a preeminent showcase unit, just because of how monstrous that 50% attack and defensive buff is. In case you guys were not aware, too, that High School Gohan, oh my goodness, is High School Gohan just ridiculously busted. Like, I've been using him for no-item runs in Extreme Super Battle Road and, you know, Category Super Battle Road and stuff like that, so I should show you how powerful he is. All right, what's Vegeta's defense right here? 50k? Alright, so Vegeta gets 35% defense at the start of turn, 35% attack and defense. He gets 2 key and 20% attack and defense when attacking. Then he gets 2 key and 35% attack and defense for 3 turns after receiving an attack, so that's active. And then he raises attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn. It seems to me like the Goku is actually maybe a little bit more of an impressive unit, but the Vegeta, again, is going to be more usable on teams and stuff like that. Because, again, this is Vegeta, too, with, like, all of his links. Golden Warrior is just giving him 1 key. Saiyan Warrior Race is 10% attack. Super Saiyan, 15% attack. Royal Lineage is 2 key and 5% attack. Prepare for Battles, 2 key and 5% attack and defense. Then Prodigies is 15% attack. We don't have Prodigies active, right? All right, well, I mean, sure. Let's see what Vegeta is going to do right here. Yeah, 900k. I mean, we don't have support with him right now, right? Like, we have all these support units, but, like, none of them are actually with Vegeta. So, like, once he gets support, he's going to look a lot better. He doesn't get as much of an attack buff when he attacks as Goku does, so... I don't know. Again, it seems like the Goku might be slightly better, because I like when units get a buff after they get hit, but... Like, for 3 turns, like, sometimes when it's just for a couple of turns like that, it can lead to some wonkiness. I don't know. I mean, I still feel like this Vegeta is going to be fine. I mean, he is, like, just a completely free-to-play unit, right? It's not like this Vegeta is some, you know, like, summonable unit who, like, we need to bleed every ounce of him being good out or anything like that. Like, it's fine. It's not really that big of a deal. Oh, High School Gohan's not going to take damage. Well, nah, High School Gohan's not taking damage. High School Gohan... I'm not going to talk about using him in Super Battle and then use an item in this second stage of the Legendary Goku event. There's no way. High School Gohan will definitely be able to defend enough, so we'll have over 80% HP going into the next turn, so that Angel Vegeta can get more of a support-type buff. This Tien, dude. I love Tien just sitting here with 3.5 million attack stat. All right, Tien. Yeah. Like, I made a tweet, like, a week ago. It's like... Tien in the Buu Saga in the anime, and it was like one of those pictures of like a cat with like a hat on or something like that, and then it's like Tien from the Buu Saga and Dokkan is Arnold with a rocket launcher, right? Okay. All right. So let's see how Vegeta's looking on this turn. All right, so now his defense up to 50k, definitely a little bit more impressive there, for sure. So this is going to be Vegeta again with nearly all of his links active. And also a physical Kid Buu here, and he does still have that 3-turn passive of his, should be active as well. After this turn, I believe we will lose the 3-turn passive, right? We do still have it active this turn. Do we have it active this turn? Actually, it might not be. That's okay. I mean, we're just getting a bunch of different attack stats anyway. Next turn, with High School Gohan, we'll be able to activate several of these links again. Yeah, he's under 1 million, so yeah, okay, so his 3-turn... 35% attack and defense definitely was not active right there. Yeah, see, I mean, that's where, you know, these things can sort of lead to issues, because I did want to keep Kid Buu on rotation, but I did want to keep Vegeta linked up with the other Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, right? So that was a bit of a bummer right there, a buzzkill. So, all right, let's go ahead and fuse with one of these Vegetos. Sure, why not? So, yeah, so... As of right now, there's not a base form Angel Vegeta in the game currently, and there's also not an Angel Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Both of those do definitely need to be added into the game as a buff, a necessary buff for the Otherworld Warrior team, right? And then, of course, it's going to be good, again, for Vegeta family, Buu Saga, all that. The base Angel Vegeta appears to be what the LR is going to be, although I don't know for sure at this exact moment, but I believe base form Angel Vegeta is what the upcoming LR is going to be. I believe it's going to have partner super attack with Super Saiyan 3 Goku and all kinds of stuff. All right, yeah, look out. Once this Vegito gets going, it's GG. This guy is a bad boy. This, I would say, without question, this is the best unit in the game right here. Being able to see enemy super attacks for 10 turns along with everything else he does is just it's so crazy. Like, it is 500 times easier to fuse into him than it is to fuse with the Int LR Vegito. And that just is very meaningful, very impactful, all that. All right, so what links do we have active here? So I think we have Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, and Prepared for Battle. Or, no, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, and Golden Warrior are the links we have active right here. All right, so let me have Vegeta get hit first. This will go ahead and activate his 3-turn attack buff. Let me see what his stats are. He's at 56k defense, yeah, so he's looking a little bit... This will be, I think, a little bit of a better turn than even with the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta with him. So, boom, there we go. So this is him. Yeah, 1.32. We're definitely able to see Goku at much higher stats. I feel like Vegeta's defense may be higher, though. It might be. Because he got, what is he? He got 55% when he attacked, 35% from his super, and he also got another 20% just from his passive, right? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of him. I mean, he's okay. I don't want to judge him too harshly, considering this isn't even a unit you have to grind or anything like that, right? It's just, these are going to be units that are just going to show up in people's boxes. Like, oh, boom, here you go. The Vegeta is now out. Like, you know, you have him in your box. So I don't want to judge him on this, like, summonable unit scale or an easy unit scale or anything like that. Like, that definitely wouldn't be, I think, fair to him. He's definitely a decent unit. I mean, he's a character that's a little bit more useful than a lot of other free-to-play units because, I mean, this character, Angel Super Saiyan Vegeta, there's only other one card of him in the game, and it's a kind of a shitty card. It's a free-to-play card from the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Dokkan event. So, like, you know, it's not like, again, there's a great, like, amount of options. Whereas, again, you compare Super Saiyan Goku, there's, what, 50 Super Saiyan Gokus? I think Super Saiyan Goku is the most common named character in the game. Like, there's more Super Saiyan Gokus than, like, any other character. Like, you know, Super Saiyan Trunks or, you know, base Goku or anything like that. I'd have to double check, because there is a lot of base Gokus, too. But I think Super Saiyan Goku does have more. But, again, I would have to double check that. Alright. So sure, let's go ahead and see this rotation. Vegeta. Ooh, Vegeta's at 75k right here. Pretty good. Because remember, Tien does give 50% defense, but he only gives 30% attack. So this attack set should be a little bit less than what we had with Kid Buu, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see what he's able to do. I don't know. I mean, he's fine. Again, I feel like this is a good update. You know, there's a bunch of new units, which is always fun. A bunch of units that are easy to obtain, right? Like, none of the new units are summonable. They're all free to play, which is really good. And a lot of them are going to be fairly decent as well. 1.2 million. Okay. So again, I think Vegeta is relatively solid. Not the craziest thing in the world, but you know, for this type of global versus JP event, I think this Goku and this Vegeta are actually usable. Whereas like a lot of the previous ones, like the Hercule, the Cell, that Frieza and Goku, the Pink Shirt Vegeta and Yamcha, none of those cards I think were actually even usable. Whereas this Vegeta and Goku are actually, like, decent enough that you could, like, if you're free to play or, like, you're a new player or something like that, like, these units are going to be fine, like, if you rainbow them and stuff like that, right? So, let me know what you guys think. Link level 10 Angel Vegeta right here. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.